I still need help. I have no clean clothes. I have no food. I have no money. I need help. Still need help. I really need help. I have no money. I have no clean clothes. I have no food. I have no job. There's no jobs anywhere. I look every day for jobs. There's no fucking jobs. I got no money. I got no food. I got no clean clothes. I'm re-wearing the same underwear for like however many days straight now. Because I can't afford laundry. Because I have no money. Because I have no job. Because everyone's a fucking stockhead. So I need help. Anyone can help. If you can't help, then share one of the videos. Something. Share this video or something. Please. If you want to. It might be able to help. Somebody will see the video and then they can help if you can't help. You know what I'm saying? Share my Cash App, something. Don't just sit there and stare at me while I beg for help all day. I mean, unless you want to, do you, but you know, I need help though, is what I'm saying. I've just been sitting in my apartment all day, texting predators and begging for help online. That's all I've been doing all day. And every time I send a text message or every time I post something, there's sound effects outside, or my neighbor coughing through the walls, and people walking by in the hallway, or an ambulance siren, or a train horn, or an engine sound. Somebody set off a firework outside. I don't know if it was a synced firework. I think it was. It was like a firework went off, and then people came out in the hallway, like after it. So I don't know if it was a synced firework, but it probably was. There's been a bunch of red cars today. Again, like yesterday, there's a bunch of red cars. Today, there's a bunch of red cars again. I see a cop right now. And he synced with his blue truck, I think, and he synced with this Thunder, I think. There's thunder right when the cop went around the corner. This sync thunder, man. There's thunder right now with this tan car, and something flew in my window at the same time. I think it was a bug. And then there's two black cars meeting each other at the intersection, and a bunch of other stalkers driving by. But yeah, it's been a bunch of red cars today again. There's a cop driving through the intersection right as my water heater turns on, and then the cop is sinking with a whitey. Yeah, I heard a few ambulance sirens today, and then I heard this other siren today that I think was a cop car. Pretty sure. And a few train horns. And a bunch of car horns. Yup. And then somebody's walking by in the hall as this blue truck drives out. And then there's a whitey in the background, and there's another whitey. And there's thunder with the whiteys. Yup. And then there's a whitey and a red truck. And then there's whiteys and black cars and thunder all at the same time. And then there's other cars that look stalkered up. And then there's two red cars stalkered up. And then there's nothing. And then there's a red car. And he's gonna meet something at the intersection, right? Oh, it's an orange car. He didn't meet anything at the intersection. Good. And then there's a bunch of cars driving out all at once, stalkered up. There's a garbage truck. There's a bird flying in front of the intersection when the garbage truck drives through it. And then there's two whiteys driving through it. And then there's a bunch of black cars. And then there's a red car meeting the last black car at the intersection. And then there's whiteys, I think. I think they were the whiteys. And then there's black and silver, and then there's a tornado siren. Oh shit. It doesn't even look stormy out here. The storm is like far away. And then there's black cars, and then there's a silver car behind the one black car that was synced up with the other black car. And then there's a red car meeting the silver car at the intersection. I don't know, this is red car day again, I guess. And then there's other stalkers in black and white stalkers. And there's birds flying over my apartment. It looks stalkered up with the stalkers. And then there's a red and a white stalker meeting each other at the intersection and a bird flying over at the same time. And then there's another white SUV that's probably stalkered up with the other whitey in the red car. And then there's a motorcycle. And then there's a flash of lightning that is maybe synced with it. I don't know. There's like this loud motorcycle driving by and then a flash of lightning around the same time. I don't know. Just saying. Might have been stalkered up. And then I'm hearing thunder as these two whiteys meet each other at the intersection. And then there's a red and a silver car that looks synced up. And then there's another silver car synced up with the silver car, confirming that they were in fact synced up. And then the tornado siren is turning off, synced up with the silver car, I think. When he went around the last corner. And then there's a white car. And then I think he was synced. And I think this thunder is synced with the cars again. Pretty sure. And there's these birds coming to fly over me. And it looks synced up with these cars driving by. That all look synced up with each other. And then they are, and then there's more of them. Yeah, I was right. They were synced. There's more of them and more of them. And more of them. And they're all synced. A lot of syncmobiles. There's thunder that seems synced with the syncmobiles again. And then there's a whitey syncing with a tan truck, I think, or a silver truck maybe. And then there's these black trucks driving out that look like they're stalking. And then there's a red car and he's gonna sync with the whitey. And then the whitey synced with other cars. And then there's another whitey driving by me, a white SUV. And then he's syncing with a red car. And then the red car. I saw a dim headlight car. I don't know if he was synced or not. Probably. Or a dim tail light, I mean. There's thunder as a red car drives out. And then there's these birds flying over my window. And then there's a red car. Is he another red stalker? Yup, he's synced with a blue car and with a white SUV driving by my apartment. And then there's a bunch of other cars that look like a stalker parade. And then the whitey is driving out of the parking lot. And then I think this thunder is synced with the cars again. And then the whitey is driving up the street to the intersection. And then a car drove up to it right after the whitey. I don't know if they were supposed to be synced or not. But, yep, they're stocked hearted out there again. And they just keep doing it. If I just keep looking out the window, they just keep doing it. And then if I don't look out the window, they're making sound effects. Occasionally it's quiet for a little while, but then they gotta make sound effects at some point. Like right now, my refrigerator's gonna turn on or something. Nope, not that time. Nothing happened yet. But yeah, I really need help. I know I just keep repeating that because I really need help, is why. So I'm just gonna keep repeating it until somebody can help, because I feel like I'm being shadow banned or something and nobody sees my posts. Or just nobody cares, or they can't help. But like, if you can't help, then just share the video or something, you know? That might help. But whatever though. Just got on here to say that again. I need help. So, yep.